So this is Canva, and once you've logged on, you can use the full Canva. It's all free to you. So what I would search for this assignment is poster, and just choose a poster. And the easiest way to do Canva, it's not the only way, but it's the easiest way, is to choose a template. You can choose any kind of template that you see that you like and you want to use. Let's say you want to use this one. So you choose a template because you have in your mind an idea, and this kind of goes well with your idea. Now notice, this is a picture. You click on it, it's a picture, and you can change that picture. This is a picture, you change on it, you can change that picture. If you click back here, that's what makes this scruffy looking frame. And you can change the color of that frame by pushing on the color. And you have all these colors to choose from to begin with. If you don't like those colors, you can click on this plus sign and you can move it until you get to a color you like and choose that. And that will work as well. Okay. And you can do the same thing with that and with this. You can change the color. Then you have a title of words right here that you can change and work with. If you don't like the font that it's in, here's the font, and there's a whole list of fonts for you to choose from. You can change the size of the font by hitting the plus or minus, or by clicking on the size, and you can choose one of these sizes, or look, you can type in a size, okay, and see how it changed the size. You can also change the color of font, make sure that it's just selected, and you can change the color by clicking on the A and the color, and you have all this. Now, I also want to show you, let's say that this is the picture that you want to use. Notice it says edit image. First of all, you can crop the image. That means that you can bring the image smaller, or you can cut part of it out. Notice how they already cropped this image smaller. You could crop it even smaller by moving that. You can either click done or cancel. You can flip it. You can flip it vertical. You can flip it horizontal. Okay, so you can do that as well. Edit image. It has all kinds of things here, you guys. It can You can change filters, and there's a whole bunch of them. You can make the photogenics look different, and there's a whole bunch of those. See, there is a ton. If you go back from photogenic, you can play around with color mixes. And if you click see all, there's a bunch. You can liquefy it. You can make it look the screeny looking thing. You can also do all these weird things to it. Okay, so just play around with that if you want to. It's really cool. I want to show you this right here with the little, chessboard looking thing is the transparency. You can make it more transparent if you would like, or you can make it all the way. Then position is important because let's say let's say the picture was in front of the words and you wanted the picture behind the words, you would click on position to change the position. So let me show you these buttons over here just to make sure. Elements, I really love. Elements is where you can look for different clip arts. Let's say you wanted to add trash to this. So you hit trash. Now you can look at all the trash things. You can look at just photos. You can look at just graphics, which is the clip art, video or audio. For this advertisement, you're not going to use video or audio. Let's say that I want to just use photos, and I like this one. So once you put it on there, there are lots of things you can do. Notice what happens if you click Edit Image. There's a background remover. Let's say you don't like that background. Give it a second to load. Sorry, this is taking a little bit. Okay, there it goes. And look what it did. It got rid of the background for you. If it's not quite making you happy, you can erase some more of the background or you can restore some of the background. So you can play around with that. And then you can make this smaller or bigger and move it around wherever you want it on your poster. So notice photos. You can go straight to photos and you can search for a photo. Smog. You want to search for smog. There are all kinds of smog pictures. Let's say you want to change this picture. Click on it. And I think if you click on it and then you take this picture and you move it, nope, yep, there. It changed it to that picture right there. That's how you do that. You click and drag until it puts it where you want it. You have text. You can, if you have a heading, you can use these that are already done. If you used one of these, notice what happens. You click on it and it adds it to your page. You can click and you can select it and you can change what it says by typing once you've selected it. Notice how it's actually two boxes put together. If you want to put those apart, make sure it's selected and you click on the three arrows over here and you put ungroup. And then when you click off of it and you click back on it, you have two boxes that you can manipulate, which notice you can change the color, you can change the font, you can change the size. Okay. Background, you can find all kinds of really cool backgrounds and you could change the background of your poster if you wanted to. Let's just say you wanted flowers. So you click on that and notice how it changed the background. If you ever do something and you don't like it, you can click this undo arrow and undo it. They also have charts and graphs that you could use. So there's all these things over here that you can use. One element that I'm going to show you. There are these elements that if you put all and you don't have a search box, you have lines and shapes, first of all, okay? That's how they got this background. They chose it as a shape and they put it on their poster and then they colored it in how they wanted it. See, there's three colors here. So to change the colors, you would click on each one and change those colors, okay, if you wanted to. Or I'm going to go back and undo all that and get rid of that. And I'm also going to get rid of the text. There's another elements I want you to see. It's called frames or grids, same thing. This is how you add a picture in a shape. You have to choose one of these, and there's all kinds of cool ones. Notice how this one's a circle. Once you have this special frame up here, when you go to photos and you choose a photo you like and and you click and drag it and put it in the frame, then your picture will be in a shape. You just have to choose the shape that you want first. Okay? So just to show you one more time, because there's lots of cool shapes. So see this shape? It looks like a little woo. So if you wanted to put it in that shape, I'm going to find a picture that I like that I'm going to put in that shape. Ooh, I like him with the mask. There you go. Now notice how he's in front of her. Again, remember, if you want him behind her, make sure he's selected. Click position and say backward and say backward again until you have him where you want him. It's going to keep moving him backwards. There he is. He's way back there. And you could continue to move him backwards if you wanted to. So those are the basics of Canva. Do not be afraid to play around with Canva.